moving around social media and other places yesterday, and it's this thing that says, "Hey, is young?" It says, "Proof NBA Youngboy is blackballed by the industry." So it says this person, which I don't even know if they're credible, but they said Atlantic Records spendings with radio play by artists 2020 to 2021. Roddy Ricch 2 million, Uzi 1.5, Ava Max, Cardi B, Jack Harlow, Ty Dolla $ign. I would think Jack Harlow would be above Uzi because they've been shit out of his music. Ty Dolla $ign, Lizzo, Gucci, Nipsey, Kelly Clarkson, and Youngboy had only like 585,000. Now, let me just explain what radio is. Radio is pay to play, okay? It's like pay to play, all right? It's basically like prostitution. Free, even if you enjoy it. Okay, the prostitute might enjoy you, but you're still going to pay. So, NBA Youngboy, he's not going to just get radio play just because. Now, here's the thing. The labels have figured this out. Youngboy's audience is not radio. He's a king of YouTube, not king of radio. Somebody who works on radio is going to be the people with those super mega big songs. Roddy, he had The Box and a couple others. Cardi, shit, even though Bodak Yellow was a couple years, this is a diamond record. And obviously with all her records up, and what's the one before, WAP, they're pushing it heavy. So yeah, they're going to, these are money you're spending at radio. So you got to pay for radio play. Now, you can't pay directly, but you inadvertently spent. And I think that's what this number is. Uzi, I'm a little confused by because I know he had the rollout for EA, but what singles were pushed on radio that much? To me, Uzi gets a lot of support on the internet. I don't see him as the person who gets a lot of radio support. Let me see. Anybody else who shocks me? Okay, I'll tell you why I think Youngboy's at the bottom. And I've talked to people within the infrastructure of Atlantic before, and this is what they've told me. Youngboy is signed to APG. APG is a subsidiary of Atlantic Records. What happens with Youngboy, and I've asked them because they will come to me from time to time to say, "Hey, this is Roddy, this is Uzi's, this is Cardi's, this is Gucci's, this is Nipsey's, this is Jack Harlow's new song. Are you down to post it? Hey, are you down to consult or whatever? We might be a paid opportunity, whatever the case is, right? Listen, you know me, I'm mad transparent. They've never done that with Youngboy. And one time I brought it up to him, I said, how come when Youngboy have albums and he drops mad albums a year, how come y'all never do these marketing things with his projects? And they told me flat out. They said he's through APG. Youngboy's budget, his marketing budget isn't controlled by Atlantic Records. So Atlantic Records is spending $2 million on Roddy Ricch at radio. I'm surprised it's even $500,000 for Youngboy. Basically what happens, they give Youngboy and his team the budget. Youngboy and his team don't it. They don't necessarily need it. They don't really care about it. They're lit online. You get me? So essentially, the money that will be spent on them marketing it's like Youngboy's kind of like, and I hate to draw this comparison, some of these newer artists, like imagine an X, and I know he died, God rest his soul, X, we love you. Imagine an X, imagine a Youngboy, imagine even a 6ix9ine. These are artists who are lit without needing the machine to push them. They're online lit, right? So if you are a label and you have a big marketing budget, okay, cool. Maybe if you get a song like Sad by X and you're like, oh shit, this could be a pop song. Let's put band money behind it to get it as big of a song as it could be. Cool. But then when you're working with artists like Youngboy or, again, I hate for the comparison, but still 6ix9ine, it's like these artists they're not even trying to be on that pop lane. Like, to keep it real, they're not even equipped for that. 6ix9ine is that he's smoking on their dead friends. Youngboy's just antisocial and just not, you know what I mean? So at that point, a label looks at it to say, should we put effort or put money into promoting dead trolls to a pop radio station when, just the name alone, the name is Dead Trolls. You know what I mean? Like, no. So they just like throw the budget to him. Whatever he does with it, he's probably more richer than most artists. Same with even 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine would definitely be in debt a lot more because, you know, security costs a lot. But marketing-wise, you don't spend. That's why when he got out of jail, they said, hey, whatever it costs to put a billboard in Times Square, we're going to throw a billboard in Times Square because we got some marketing money to play with because this guy, we don't have to, it's an you know who takes a lot of marketing budget, really? Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch, it doesn't have online presence like that. So a label really have to promote. He ain't going to give you nothing viral. He ain't tweeting up a storm. He ain't going to be doing crazy interviews. He ain't going to be doing skits. He doesn't have so for him, a label got to use that marketing budget to get awareness to the music. 6ix9ine, he's doing 20 skits a day the week his album comes out. Youngboy, all he got to do is just go live. He go live every day on like his main account, like whenever he activated. He just go live every day and he cooling and he gets the audience, or that content is gonna recirculate all over the place. That makes him lit. You don't need much marketing budget with those people, so that's why I think Youngboy is at the bottom of that list right there. Truth be told, so I don't think he's blackballed. If anything, and I'm sorry to bring this up in this context, but it's true. If there was any possibility of him being blackballed, it would be because of the previous stuff with him, like body slamming Janir or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? And obviously when you're a quote-unquote woman beater or is on camera, some people want to step away. But that's really corporate sponsors and stuff like that. Hip-hop rappers are usually scum. So, like, if you got a little murder, you got, like, you know what I mean, you only beat your girl, like, you know what I mean? As long as you're not sometimes it's forgiven. So I think that Youngboy could and should be fine, but truth be told, Youngboy doesn't participate in the majority of things. He doesn't participate in anything for the award shows. That's why he doesn't get nominated. And if you don't really know, truth be told, there's a horse and pony show in terms of getting nominations and getting these wins. You think you're just going to show up to the Grammys and nobody ever talked to you, nobody knows you, and they'll be like, oh, and the Grammy goes to NBA Youngboy. No, I have to play ball with them. Show up to brunches, dinners, meet with their fundraiser people. Yeah, you got to do a bunch of stuff that they kind of get to know you. Like, nothing is free. You get me? When is Youngboy coming back to Instagram? I don't know. What the fuck are they spending $700,000 on Kelly Clarkson? Ew. All right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was thinking about watching WWE